We're going to tell crooked Joe Biden, you're fired, get out of here.
Get ready to witness the spectacle of the century.
Thousands attended the rally where Trump touched on a number of topics.
In today's video, we dive into the pandemonium that unfolds as Trump takes the stage in what can only be described as the mother of all rallies.
But they would never show the crowd.
From wild cheers to jaw-dropping moments, this historic event will leave you speechless. Plus, stay tuned for the moment when Trump reveals his secret to growing a majestic hairdo. Or will Trump reveal his secret dance moves? You don't want to miss a second of this electrifying rally. Let's dive in. The setting.
Well, thank you very much. South Carolina. We've had a great relationship with South Carolina. Thank you very much.
As the date of the South Carolina rally approached, the anticipation among Trump supporters reached a fever pitch. News of the event spread like wildfire across social media platforms, with hashtags like #TrumpRally and #SouthCarolinaShowdown trending for days. Supporters from all corners of the country eagerly made their way to the rally site, eager to catch a glimpse of their beloved leader. Local businesses in South Carolina quickly caught wind of the impending rally and seized the opportunity to capitalize on the influx of visitors. Hotels and restaurants near the rally venue were booked solid, with some establishments even offering special Trump-themed promotions to attract attendees. As the day of the rally drew nearer, the excitement continued to build. Trump supporters proudly donned their iconic red "Make America Great Again" hats and adorned their cars with Trump bumper stickers. They eagerly shared their plans to attend the rally on social media, fueling the anticipation even further. The media, both local and national, also took notice of the impending rally. News outlets scrambled to cover the event, with reporters setting up camp near the rally venue to capture the energy and enthusiasm of the crowd. Speculation ran rampant about the number of attendees that would turn out, with some estimating that it could be the largest rally in South Carolina's history. As the clock ticked closer to the rally, Trump himself took to social media to express his excitement. He tweeted messages of gratitude to his supporters and promised a rally like no other. His tweets only served to heighten the anticipation among his followers, who eagerly retweeted and shared his posts. Days before the event, local news outlets reported that the venue had to be changed not once but twice to accommodate the overwhelming demand for tickets. It seemed that no venue could contain the sheer number of Trump supporters who were determined to attend. The final location, a massive outdoor stadium, was chosen to accommodate the unprecedented crowd size. As the day of the rally dawned, the atmosphere in South Carolina was electric. Supporters lined up for hours, some even camping overnight, just to secure their spot in the crowd. The anticipation was palpable as they eagerly awaited Trump's arrival. The atmosphere was electric as the gates opened and the crowd streamed into the stadium. It was immediately apparent that this rally was a historic event, unlike anything seen before. The sea of red "Make America Great Again" hats was a sight to behold, stretching as far as the eye could see and creating a visual spectacle that was both awe-inspiring and overwhelming. Some estimates put the crowd size at an astonishing 100,000 people, making it one of the largest political rallies in recent history.
That's a lot of people, thank you.
As the attendees settled into their seats, the energy in the stadium became palpable. Chants of "USA, USA" reverberated through the air, creating a sense of unity and patriotism among the audience. Supporters waved American flags and held up signs expressing their unwavering support for Trump. The atmosphere was charged with excitement and anticipation as everyone eagerly awaited the arrival of their beloved leader. As the time for Trump's address approached, the crowd erupted into thunderous applause and cheers. The anticipation was at its peak, and the enthusiasm was contagious. It was clear that these supporters were not just passive observers, but active participants in the rally, fully invested in the message and vision that Trump represented. The stage was set, the crowd was ready, and the moment had arrived. With the spotlight shining on him, Trump took the stage to a deafening roar of applause. The energy in the stadium reached a crescendo as he began to address the massive crowd, his words resonating with every individual in attendance. It was a moment that would go down in history as a testament to the power of political rallies and the passion of the American people. In addition, the South Dakota Monumental Leaders Rally was another event that has been highly anticipated by many, and preparations are in full swing to ensure that it is a seamless and unforgettable experience for all attendees. The organizers have left no stone unturned in their efforts to make this event a resounding success, and they are working tirelessly to create an atmosphere that will be remembered by all. The size of the crowd is expected to be nothing short of monumental. Supporters of former President Donald Trump from all across South Dakota and beyond are eagerly making their way to Rapid City to be a part of this historic event. With over 6,000 tickets sold, it is clear that the enthusiasm for Trump's return to South Dakota is unmatched. The demand for tickets was so high that the event sold out quickly, prompting the arena workers to rearrange the seating to accommodate an additional 900 people. Even those extra seats were snatched up in no time, leaving no doubt about the overwhelming support for Trump in the state. The significance of this rally cannot be overstated. It marks the first time the former president will be visiting the monument in Rapid City, adding an extra layer of excitement to the event. The monumental size of the crowd is a testament to the impact Trump has had on the people of South Dakota and their unwavering support for his leadership. It is a momentous occasion that brings together supporters from all walks of life. With such a massive crowd, expected logistics and planning are of utmost importance. The staff at the arena is working tirelessly to ensure that everything is in place. From setting up the stage to arranging seating and managing security measures, every detail is meticulously taken care of. The event is scheduled to start at 4:30 p.m., but with the anticipated turnout, it is advisable to arrive well in advance to secure a good spot and avoid any last-minute rush. Parking is always a concern for large events, but the organizers have made arrangements to ease the process. While there will be paid parking available, it is recommended to head to the outside lots near New York Street. These lots are expected to have more availability, as the nearest lots are likely to fill up quickly. It is essential to follow any instructions or guidelines provided by the event staff and security personnel to help maintain a safe and organized environment for everyone present. Cooperation and patience are key to ensuring a smooth experience for all. Moreover, attendees are advised to bring some snacks, water, and any necessary personal items to ensure that they stay comfortable throughout the rally. The event is expected to be a lengthy one, and with the excitement and anticipation in the air, it is crucial to be prepared. The South Dakota Monumental Leaders Rally is not just a political gathering. It is a momentous occasion that reflects the significance of this event and the dedication of the organizers to create an unforgettable experience. People of all ages and backgrounds have come together, united by their unwavering support for Trump. They wear red, "Make America Great Again" hats and hold signs proclaiming their allegiance. The energy in the air is infectious, with chants of "Trump, Trump, Trump" echoing throughout the venue. As the minutes tick by, the anticipation builds. The crowd buzzes with excitement, eagerly scanning the stage for any sign of Trump's imminent arrival. Every movement, every sound is met with heightened anticipation. This rally captures the tension in the air as supporters exchange knowing glances and share their hopes for the rally. Suddenly, a ripple of excitement spreads through the crowd. A murmur rises as word spreads that Trump is about to make his grand entrance. The camera pans towards the stage, capturing the moment when the crowd's anticipation reaches its peak. The cheers grow louder, the applause more thunderous as Trump steps onto the stage. The crowd erupts into a deafening roar of applause and cheers, their enthusiasm reaching a crescendo. Trump stands at the podium, basking in the adoration of his supporters. His presence commands attention, and the crowd hangs on to his every word. He has struck a chord with his message of change and hope. The video captures the expressions of awe and admiration on the faces of the crowd. People are captivated by Trump's charisma and confident demeanor. They believe in his ability to lead and are inspired by his promises to bring about positive change. The energy in the venue is electric as the crowd feeds off Trump's energy and passion. Throughout this section of the video, the camera pans across the crowd, showcasing the diverse range of individuals who have come together to support Trump. There are families, young and old, who see him as the leader who will secure a better future for their children. There are veterans who believe in his commitment to strengthening the military. There are small business owners who see him as the champion of economic growth. In these initial moments of the Trump rally, the video captures the essence of the massive crowd size and the unparalleled enthusiasm that surrounds this political event. However, the anticipation and excitement are palpable as supporters eagerly await Trump's appearance. The video sets the stage for what promises to be an unforgettable rally, where Trump's words will resonate with his fervent supporters. Let's talk about what Donald Trump had to say. The message delivered.
And we're going to get them all in, or we're going to get them on, and we're going to give the best speech you've ever heard.
In his message at the South Carolina rally, Trump wasted no time in addressing the issues that were close to the hearts of his supporters. He spoke passionately about the need to protect American jobs and industries, vowing to bring back manufacturing and ensure that America remained strong and prosperous. Throughout his speech, Trump addressed a variety of topics, and each met with enthusiastic responses from the crowd. He emphasizes his commitment to economic growth, promising to create jobs and revive revitalize the American economy. The crowd cheers and applauds, their belief in Trump's ability to bring about positive change evident. Trump also touches on the issue of immigration reform, vowing to secure the borders and protect American jobs. His strong stance on national security resonates with the crowd, who cheer and applaud in agreement. The video captures the fervor and passion of the supporters, highlighting the deep connection they feel with Trump's message. As Trump continues to speak, the crowd remains engaged and enthusiastic. They hang on to his every word, their eyes never leaving him. The rally showcases the unwavering support and loyalty of the crowd, who believe in Trump's ability to lead and bring about the change they desire. Trump also touched on the topic of immigration, a subject that had been a cornerstone of his presidency. He reiterated his commitment to securing the borders and enforcing strict immigration policies, emphasizing the importance of national security and the protection of American citizens. Another key point in Trump's address was his criticism of the media. He accused them of spreading fake news and painted a picture of a biased and dishonest media landscape. This resonated with his supporters, who often felt that their voices were not accurately represented in the mainstream media. Throughout his speech, Trump emphasized the need for unity and the importance of putting America first. He spoke about his achievements during his time in office, highlighting the tax cuts, deregulation, and the appointment of conservative judges as significant victories for the American people. As Trump's address came to a close, the crowd erupted into thunderous applause, and chants of 4 more years echoed through the stadium. It was clear that his message had struck a chord with his supporters, who remained fiercely loyal to him even after his presidency had ended. There are working-class Americans who believe he will fight for their economic interests. Some veterans trust him to prioritize national security. The crowd is a testament to the broad appeal of Trump's message. The crowd's enthusiasm shows no signs of waning. They listen intently, their eyes fixed on him, eager to hear his plans and promises. Trump's words resonate with his supporters, who nod in agreement and exchange approving glances. His speech also impacted his victory against Nikki Haley in the South Carolina GOP primary.
The nomination process is over. Donald Trump has dominated every single part of the way.
Donald Trump was declared the winner as soon as the polls closed, with the Associated Press and CNN projecting the result based on exit polling and other crucial information. Trump's success was attributed to his ability to appeal to the voters of South Carolina by addressing their concerns, hopes, and frustrations, and delivering a message that resonated deeply with the electorate. His speech was carefully crafted to strike a chord with working-class voters who felt left behind by the political establishment, filled with promises of economic prosperity, job creation, and a restoration of American greatness. He spoke directly to the people, bypassing traditional political rhetoric and connecting on a personal level, and his charisma and confidence were on full display, captivating the audience and leaving them eager to support his cause. Exit polling indicated that his lead going into the primary elections was a staggering 25 to 30 percentage points, showcasing the strength of his campaign and the loyalty of his supporters. Trump's victory in South Carolina was not a fluke, as he had won the state's primary elections in 2016 and cultivated relationships with key figures in South Carolina's Republican Party, including the current governor and many other influential Republicans. In contrast, Nikki Haley faced an uphill battle in her home state, as the party in South Carolina had firmly thrown their weight behind Trump, making it challenging for her to gain the traction needed to secure a victory. As the race moves forward, the impact of Trump's speech in South Carolina cannot be underestimated, as it has solidified his position as the frontrunner and raised questions about the future of the Republican Party. The American public seems less than enthusiastic about the current candidates, setting the stage for an unpredictable and captivating election season, as the road to the general election promises to be a long and challenging one, with both Trump and his opponent Joe Biden facing their hurdles. Both Trump and Biden used their rallies in Georgia as platforms to energize their supporters and outline their visions for the future of America. While Trump focused on criticizing Biden's State of the Union address and highlighting issues like border security, Biden responded with energy and emphasized his experience and ability to get things done. Trump's rally was marked by his fiery rhetoric and passionate defense of American values. He criticized Biden's speech as an angry, dark, and hate-filled rant, appealing to his supporters' concerns about the direction of the country. Trump's focus on border security struck a chord with the audience, as recent polls have shown that immigration is a top concern for U.S. voters. He vowed to demand justice for Laken and emphasized the need to seal the border. On the other hand, Biden's rally rally showcased his determination to fight for the soul of the nation and his commitment to inclusivity and diversity. He responded to Trump's criticisms with energy and emphasized his experience as a veteran politician. Biden directly addressed concerns about his age, acknowledging that he is not a young candidate, but highlighting how his experience has helped him understand how to get things done for the American people. Both candidates took the opportunity to criticize each other's policies and leadership styles. Trump accused Biden of shouting angrily at America and criticized his foreign policy approach, while Biden accused Trump of cozying up to dictators and undermining America's standing in the world. These criticisms reflect the deep divide between the two candidates and their contrasting visions for the future of the nation. Trump and Biden also highlighted the support they have garnered from various groups. Trump rallied with Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, emphasizing his connection with his base, while Biden unveiled an endorsement from political action groups that will mobilize Black, Latino, and Asian voters in support of the Democrat. These endorsements highlight the importance of diverse voices and the candidates' efforts to build broad coalitions. Both Trump and Biden framed the upcoming election as a crucial moment for the future of America. Trump argued that the nation needs someone who can bring people together, while Biden emphasized the battle for the soul of the nation and the need for leadership that unites rather than divides. These contrasting narratives reflect the different approaches and priorities of the two candidates. Georgia holds significant importance for both candidates, as it was a closely contested state in the 2020 election. Trump won the state by a narrow margin, but recent polls have shown a lack of enthusiasm among some Black voters for Biden's candidacy. The outcome of the election may well hinge on Georgia's result, making it a key battleground for both Trump and Biden. As the campaign season progresses, both Trump and Biden will continue to rally their supporters and make their case to the American people. The rallies in Georgia provided a glimpse into their strategies and key points, showcasing their contrasting styles and approaches. Stay tuned as we continue to analyze this highly anticipated election rematch and uncover the battle for the future of America. Impact on the 2024 presidential campaign.
This morning, the Trump campaign likely feeling pretty optimistic. New polls show him beating President Biden in 6 swing states, including Michigan, and tying in Wisconsin.
The Trump rally in Rock Hill, South Carolina, drew an enormous crowd, causing both allies and adversaries to scramble to evaluate its significance in the presidential campaign. The sheer number of attendees provided a powerful visual representation of Trump's ongoing popularity and influence. It rallied his supporters and boosted their confidence, confirming their belief in his leadership. The impact of the rally spread beyond the event, with news outlets worldwide covering its spectacle, amplifying its reach, and ensuring that Trump's message resonated far and wide. The rally became a campaign focal point, dominating headlines and shaping public discourse. Following the rally, Trump experienced a surge in support, according to polling numbers. His charismatic and impassioned speech resonated with the American people, reigniting the fervor that propelled him to victory in the past. The rally also had a ripple effect on fundraising efforts. The attendees' outpouring of support translated into a surge in campaign donations, providing Trump with the financial resources needed to mount a formidable challenge in the race for the presidency. The rally not only impacted Trump's campaign, but it also had implications for his opponents, who now faced the daunting task of countering the momentum generated by the event. It had injected new energy into the political landscape, setting the stage for a fierce and closely contested campaign. The Trump rally in Rock Hill, South Carolina, made an indelible mark on the presidential campaign. Its impact was felt for months to come, shaping the narrative and influencing the course of the race. Following Trump's speech at the South Carolina rally, reactions from both his supporters and critics were polarized. Supporters praised his passionate delivery, his unwavering commitment to his agenda, and his ability to connect with the crowd on a personal level. They saw his speech as a reaffirmation of their shared values and a call to action to continue supporting his political endeavors. However, not everyone was thrilled with the rally. Trump's opponents, both within the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, were left scrambling to respond to the overwhelming support he received. The rally served as a stark reminder of Trump's enduring popularity and the challenges his opponents will face in the 2024 election. This is nothing more than a spectacle. It's a sad display of blind loyalty to a divisive figure. We need to focus on the issues that matter, not on these grandiose rallies. This is not what our democracy should be about, some of his opponents said. As the dust settles from this historic rally, the impact on the 2024 presidential campaign and elections is still unfolding. The massive crowds and the enthusiasm they displayed have energized Trump's base and sent a clear message to his opponents. The stage is set for a fierce battle battle, and only time will tell how this rally will shape the political landscape and influence the outcome of the election. Critics, on the other hand, argued that Trump's speech was filled with divisive rhetoric and false claims. They accused him of perpetuating harm to marginalized communities and undermining the media's credibility. They saw his rally as a display of the continued influence he held over his base, despite no longer being in office. While the impact of Trump's historic rally reverberated across the nation, the Biden campaign found itself facing intense scrutiny for its mishandling of Hispanic outreach efforts, particularly in Florida. The Miami Herald published a scathing op-ed titled "Three Gringos in Coral Gables," criticizing the campaign's opening of its Miami-Dade Democratic Hispanic Caucus office. The op-ed highlighted the absence of Latinos and the failure to quote the stars of the election, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, at the opening party. Instead, the campaign sent Second Gentleman Doug Emhoff, Florida Democratic Party Chair Nikki Fried, and Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Levine Cava to introduce the initiative. This misstep in Hispanic outreach efforts has further exacerbated the challenges the Democratic Party faces in maintaining its support among key demographics. The Miami Herald op-ed pointed out that the campaign's lack of Latino representation and failure to feature prominent figures like President Biden and Vice President Harris sends a message of neglect to the Hispanic community. The Biden campaign's mishandling of Hispanic outreach in Florida is a significant setback. It highlights a disconnect between the campaign and the Latino community. In a bid to broaden his support base and capitalize on divisions within the Republican Party, the Biden campaign has launched a new ad targeting Nikki Haley supporters. The ad portrays Haley as having made an unholy alliance with RINO's Never Trumpets and depicts her as an angry person. This strategic move aims to highlight the fractures within the Republican Party and position President Biden as a more acceptable alternative. The ad seeks to exploit the internal dynamics of the Republican Party, emphasizing the divisions between those who support former President Trump and those who have distanced themselves from him. By targeting Nikki Haley, a prominent figure within the party, the Biden campaign hopes to sway her supporters and attract more moderate Republicans who may be disillusioned with the current state of the party. The Biden campaign's attempt to appeal to Nikki Haley supporters is a strategic move to exploit the divisions within the Republican Party. They are capitalizing on the fractures and positioning Biden as a more acceptable alternative. By highlighting the unholy alliance and portraying Haley as an angry person, the ad aims to create doubt among her supporters and present Biden as a unifying figure. However, the Democratic Party finds itself grappling with internal dynamics and the challenge of attracting independent and moderate voters. The rally served as a stark reminder of the party's need to reassess its strategies and appeal to a broader base. The progressive left has gained significant influence within the Democratic Party, pushing for more radical positions that many independent and moderate voters find difficult to align with. This shift has left little room for more centrist voices, creating a divide within the party. The Democratic Party of old, which had space for more centrist individuals, seems to be fading away. The progressive left has taken over policymaking, leaving little room for moderation. The party's positions on economic and cultural issues have become increasingly out of touch with independent and moderate voters. This poses a significant challenge in attracting their support. The impact of Trump's rally on the 2024 presidential campaign has highlighted the need for the Democratic Party to reassess its approach. The rally showcased Trump's ability to mobilize his base and generate excitement, which is a challenge the Democrats must confront head-on. Trump's rally drew massive crowds, capturing the attention of the nation and dominating headlines. The enthusiasm displayed by his supporters served as a stark contrast to the challenges the Democratic Party faces in generating the same level of excitement. They need to find a way to energize their base and attract independent and moderate voters. Trump's rally showed the level of enthusiasm they need to match. The impact of Trump's speech at the South Carolina rally extended beyond the event itself, serving as a reminder of the significant following he still commanded and his influence over a large segment of the population. His words resonated with his supporters, further solidifying their loyalty and dedication to his political ideology. The rally sparked discussions and debates across the country, with people from all sides of the political spectrum analyzing and dissecting Trump's message. It reignited conversations about the Republican Party's future and the role Trump would play in shaping its direction. Thanks for watching. Click on the videos on your screen for similar content.